Donald Trump is trying to do to Canada and Greenland basically what Putin did to Ukraine. This is not my opinion that I'm going to share with you here. This is Malcolm Nance, who's been a guest on this program many times. I have so much respect for Malcolm. We should probably get him on more often. It's been probably a year since he's been with us. Although we're not, this is not a guest-heavy show. It's basically you and me. But I do like to get people on from time to time who are experts in things that I'm not an expert in. And Malcolm is one of them. And he was a former CIA officer or agent, I forget which, and a military guy. And he wrote this, and he's got a Substack newsletter, malcolmnance.substack.com, and it's titled Urgent Warning, Trump is planning to invade Canada and Greenland. And he says that within the next 6 to 18 months, that over that period of time, over the next year and a half, basically, Donald Trump is trying to do to Canada and Greenland basically what Putin did to Ukraine before the invasion, which is destabilize the country from within, politically destabilize it. Reach out to opposition politicians, particularly hardcore right-wing opposition politicians who would be favorable to merging Canada and Greenland with the United States, the same way that Putin installed, Viktor Yanukovych, the pro-Putin oligarch, as the president of, he basically poured money, resources, and bots, social media bots into that Ukrainian election and got his guy in charge of Ukraine until, of course, there was the Orange Revolution, which, according to Putin, we played a role in. But I digress. So what he's saying, what Nance is saying, is that the United States is going to engage in a campaign to politically destabilize Canada and politically destabilize Greenland and by extension Denmark, which kind of owns Greenland, so that Canada and Greenland can become U.S. territories. And he suggests that at some point we may even actually invade Canada with special forces. He says special forces actions could seize key facilities against Canada's armed forces. It would come quickly with almost no warning. He says Trump and his cabinet are politically shaping the battle space right now. Trump the other day said, "We pay hundreds of billions to subsidize Canada. Why? There's no reason. We don't need anything they have. We have unlimited energy. We should make our," quack, quack, quack. And then 48 hours later, he hits Canada with a 25% tariff, which is, in abeyance right now. Now, the one kind of good little glimmer here, I suppose, is that Canada has a new prime minister, or will soon. And, the elections were over the weekend. And the new Liberal Party leader, and forgive me, I'm running on 4 hours sleep here. So I don't recall his name. Mark Carney. Thank you, Sean. I was rooting for Chrystia Freeland because Chrystia Freeland has been a guest on this program many times. She used to be a columnist for the Financial Times. Then she became the finance minister and then the foreign minister, as I recall, of Canada. She became the number 2 to Trudeau until a few months ago when she resigned. So I know her. I mean, I don't know her personally or well, but she's been on the program. I've spoken with her many times. And I thought she was great. But apparently Mark Carney is kind of in the same mold, although he's a banker. I mean, he ran the Central Bank of England and he ran the Central Bank of Canada. But he's basically saying, Donald Trump, we're not going to take any crap from you. So get over it. So this is going to be interesting. Stay tuned, as they say in the radio business.